What's up, guys? Welcome to the Hard Carry, where we're carrying CDL Major 4 matches straight to you. We're here today, Toronto Ultra versus Florida Mutineers. They got some kind of pre-show interview with Scrappy and Vikul. Let's check it out.
Hey, what's happening?
What's good?
What's
Nothing much.
happening?
Chilling, just rolled out. Time to play some COD.
Oh, yeah?
We know about Scrappy and Scrap. I know you're famously not a morning person. I just don't know how you do it, bro. I just don't know how you do it.
But you guys are playing each other today. What are the vibes like, man? Who's winning, man? Who's going to get this dub?
I mean, I'm going to say myself. He's going to say himself. He's going to say himself, but let's be honest. It's me.
Well, what's it like playing against each other, man? You guys are teammates, man. You guys came from challengers. I mean, isn't it crazy now that you guys are both sitting on the couch? You're both professionals. Like, you're both on the big stage. Like, well, what's it feel like?
I mean, whenever we're not playing each other, I'm always supporting him and Charlie. And I hope he supports me as well whenever we don't play each other.
Yeah?
Obviously, we want to beat each other, but it's just like, we're friends still. Like, I'm always watching him saying, yo, you got to win that, Baldy. You got to win that. When he just gets absolutely but, you know, it is.
Well, Vikul, let me ask you. Obviously, you guys scratched out a really big win yesterday. It was a really close match. I mean, what's the vibes like with the team? How you guys feeling? What's going on?
I mean, we're feeling good. I mean, obviously, the match that we played against Tourney in the online qualifiers was like recent. We made the change recently, so.
Was it close?
Not close. It wasn't close. It was a 3-0. But it was, as I said, like, I just joined the team like on a Friday and then had to play them on a Sunday. We barely had any practice, so hopefully we show that we can compete against the best of the best today against Toronto and maybe moving forward. But yeah, excited.
What about you, Scrap?
Yeah, you know, I'm excited to play. Always, LAN is just a fun atmosphere, especially even with no fans here. It's still pretty fun. You see, you know, all the pros talk to each other that you might not hear at a regular event. So
yeah.
It's definitely fun like that. You know, playing this kid's going to be a fun time. We had a good-ass time last year. And, yeah, it's going to be a fun match.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. Well, man, listen, I really appreciate you both hopping on the couch. Good luck to you guys.
You're lucky I'm sitting on this couch.
What's the map count, man? What's the map count?
3-0. I'll give him one. 3-1.
3-1? You're going to give him one? Because it's funny because he's so nice. You're just, you know what I'm saying?
3-0. I mean, that was a gimmick last year. Like, he would everyone, and sometimes so much I would stand up with him, and he would be like, yo, what are you shouting with me? And then he would fry the rest of the event. Like, it's just a gimmick, you know?
Hey, man, I'm really excited to watch you guys play.
Charlie, the humble ones, then this guy's just like...
This guy's nuts, man.
This guy's
absolutely
I'm here to win. That's what it is.
I like that. Well, I like the fire. I'm excited to watch you guys play. Obviously, you know, the matchup, the storylines. I know you guys go way back in Challengers, and you guys built a really good relationship down there. So to see you both on the main stage now and playing against each other, man, I think is pretty cool to see, you know? So
what I said yesterday.
Yeah.
It's great to see.
Yeah, man, and thank you so much for hopping on. Good luck to you guys the rest of the way. We'll obviously be watching, and hey, man, it's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure, Scrap.
Pleasure, boys.
I love watching these two. They were part of the Toronto Academy EU or NA last year.
My predictions, I have Toronto versus Subliners
together, and then they all moved on, including Hicksy. The only one who hasn't is Mohawk. So, pretty cool to see former teammates there get some loving.
But Toronto, the favorites here. Let's go over their Monster Energy pregame
Let's
keys.
try to find
what
that
do you got for
one
me, Ali? What's the key to not losing against Florida?
We're going to start this beast right up here, getting into, it looks like Mercado Hardpoint.
Yeah, big win yesterday over Vegas. I mean, it wasn't the cleanest win. They had to have a big comeback in that game number 5. The problem is they're going up against Toronto Ultra, and they just played a couple of weeks ago. It was a 3-0 over to Ultra. This map we saw, but honestly, you know, you heard Ali talk about it. Scrap was the only player positive in this series. He really had to take over. Can everyone else contribute?
Hicksy with the start with 2.
Well, let's get right into it. Mercado to start things off. Hicksy, we had him on the podcast. It was amazing to listen to kind of his insight, his path to get here.
Our hard carry heavyweight of last week,
but now a
Hicksy.
little bit of adversity.
From our podcast.
You're trying to make this run through losers bracket. Let's see if they can make some magic happen. Yeah, just finding that momentum. Again, I think just winning that Boston Breach matchup last night. Just sometimes that first match of the tournament, it can be tough. Boston already played one, but they were able to just win that map 1. They had control the entire time. So we're looking at this P2 rotation. You do have one player here. That is going to be Vikul. He's going to be playing the corner, able to find one, but not ready for the second. He was the only player over here for the Mutineers. They were trying to rotate through for this P2, but with 5 seconds left, Ultra, they're going to be in a very useful. I actually saw him when he backed down, so I thought for sure he was going to check that corner. I guess he just thought he rotated over to green. Maybe he wasn't going to have to deal with it, but the fact is you're going to be set up all right now. What can you do?
Capsule find that opening kill. Maybe going to be the pressure of the other players, but it's Insight and Hixie that are able to line them up. So far, so good. Look at the scoreline. You got 1 point for Mutineers. They found no success in the early going. Here's all the audio cues outside from Insight. He's doing a great job.
Yeah, it's just how this map is, right? You lose some of these key rotations. It can be difficult.
Toronto Ultra really taking full control of this first hard point right
was
now.
able to sneak through right at that first push, but Pixie was able to win that gunfight. Now Insight on a 5 spree. Well, with 25 seconds left, Capsule's going to spawn up over by 10. The rotation over to P3. Those are the next fights for the Mutineers. They're able to win them for now. It's Insight, that's going to be the cruise missile. Maybe he wants to...
Insight with the cruise missile already on streaks.
They did not play safe by 10.
And Kleenex already on rotation. Oh man, oh, and a team kill.
Yeah, Kleenex doesn't even get the second, ends up being a team kill, but now you can push out, try to get eyes on these cuts.
Man, this is...
Damage in. Little nade and backing up, keeping
this is kind of a butt whooping right now.
They push it, backing up to the table inside. So inside will be set up. Kleenex there to work with them. The 2 others watching on the outside. But Brack and Fellow, they get the kills on the outside. Now all the pressure going to come to the 2 set up inside. Vikul, fabulous gunfight.
Vikul, 2 big kills. Looking good for the Spaniard. He's trying to get his team back into this.
Set up properly in the first place, but now you start to get some points.
Well, they needed it now. Yeah, they absolutely needed it.
Oh, watch your back.
Right through mid. This position just so strong. Vikul trying to play his life.
Oh, Vikul.
Able to win another gun
nicely
fight.
played with that heady.
If you are Ultra, you take that all day. Now you're going to rotate over to Barbershop, but Capsule, he is here. Only able to find one
scrap in the back corner.
Yeah, you're going to need to change something here at some point. You just go almost into a 100-point hole to start the game off. Makes it so difficult for you. It was great seeing.
Made it back to 160. He'll put him back into this.
Vikul kind of chat through, BS a little bit about their history and the expectations here, but so far looking pretty good on the scrap
break
side
this Barbershop hill. Capsule with 1, oh, but not able to get the second.
They have a 1 versus 2 on the hill. They got to go quickly. Insight now through mid. They know he's going to spawn it up, and I love that. Kleenex just takes the fight right to him.
Yeah, Toronto still with full control here.
The players off a spawn, they're going to try to cut them down.
Here comes Florida though. Capsule, 2 big kills. And Vikul, here he comes. Maybe with a break here, get 30 seconds or so for Florida. Nice job.
Well, they're going to fight for the scrap time, actually. They're just going to go for it because they know that tin control, the Mutineers already have.
All right, Florida on rotation.
Can
they hold the 3-man push of Toronto? Here they come.
One got across the mid cup. Brack was able to pick that up. The 2 players.
Brack gets 1. Fellow gets 2 more. Good hold from Florida here to maybe get some points.
Early setup, trailing by
still down by about 70.
How much of this can you get? Can you lock it down? You do. You're right back in this game.
Yeah, not always the easiest hill, right? Just do the position of it, right? And you know, usually when you have control of 10.
Oh, Brack.
But it just takes a gunfight. It's like
had a shot there.
So this is what Ultra wants to do. Just pick off that player on the objective, and you're
Fellow on a 5 streak. He's trying to get streaks.
10 seconds away from Mutineers, even with Fellow in that
position. He
position.
got him.
Here comes a retake though.
He got streaks.
He's able to find a double and earn Ultra.
He's still up there in the top.
He had a hike to get back to this one. Finally gets here, just drops
Scrap,
it right
2
back
big
to
kills.
it. So the 25 seconds or so.
And Kleenex on rotation getting kills.
Ultra. Every time it feels like Mutineers have a chance to really get back into this, Ultra open up the lead once again.
Yeah, as Kleenex is on rotation already.
They're in a good position for.
Yeah, this is where like you can chain P6 and P7 together to get back to the game if you are Mutineers, but they lost the rotation. They're going to need an early break. Fellow on a big pinch. That's going to be 2 dead.
Oh, that's 2.
Kleenex now in the hill with Hixie. What can this
oh, Kleenex.
Take down 3. It comes down to a final 1 versus 1. But Vikul is all alone. He knows he's got to play his life, and well, he's not able to dodge that nade.
Kleenex 14-7 to start on a freaking tear.
A battering here out of the map 1.
The Great Dane.
Kleenex on 3 in a row, 14-7. See what he can push this out to, but might not be a whole lot of time left in
oh
this
my
game.
Gosh.
Another
when Kleenex is frying, Toronto can be on a different level.
Let's hop to a listen in right now with Ultra.
Listen in.
I'm going new. We have a streak, alright?
I think it was low. Nice, Toby.
Okay. Play back. One shot. Stay safe,
Yo, 2-0. One bed, dead.
Nice, I'm on the right.
I'm
see where you spawn.
I have a sub. I'll go
okay,
P4.
I have all the right, boys.
I'll get P4.
Just
get trip cars.
I have all the right.
Take trip cars.
Funnel in the middle.
Do you have my back, Eddie? I can look you back, Eddie. They're going to play through P4, okay?
Yeah, they're all going left, boys. Nothing right at all. We have a streak as well, too.
Crossed.
One shot in P4. There's at least 2. They have a streak as well, okay?
Okay. Yeah, streak.
P4.
Gate.
Okay,
Gate flanking ladder. Cap. Cap's already in ladder, boys.
Give me a second. I have your
Go
on.
Ladder.
P4.
Looking for me as well.
I'll
Last
get
guy. Last attack. Nice. I've all you right. I've all you right again. I've all you right again.
I'll get you P4, okay? I'm blowing up the card.
That's one ladder. That's one ladder.
I have all of P4. Just hold it.
Back alley, yo, 2 back alley, 2 back alley.
Getting time. Getting time.
Yeah,
Right now, they're getting P4 in back alley. 2 back alley heading right now.
I have P4.
You got 12 trips. Come on.
I can didn't hit me. They didn't hit me.
Back alley down. Trips. One back alley.
Mid.
Weak on the back alley. Heady Brack.
The Pasha is there from Scrap, and they keep rolling. 2
I just
going to
love
fall
their
out,
comms,
make it
man.
3. Everybody dropping outside to inside. He's going to be in trouble, but
Their comms are so good.
Mutineers on the scoreline.
Yeah, look at it. They're about to get 100
It
point
started
clubs.
out ugly, and it is continued.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, like, they had the decision at P6. They were spawning back parking lot, but they hit the hill one last time because they kind of had to. You were down so many points, they needed a 25 or 30. That turns into them losing rotation to this final hill. And then they use this streak, and they lose a 2 versus 4. Scrap and Inside were able to hold on to control of the hill. So that is just not looking good as the AR is going off here for Toronto Ultra. 20 seconds away from winning this map.
Scrap,
number 1,
only
which is all
14
of
to
the breaks
15, but
rotating Florida Mutineers.
It's like
their teamwork is just out of
The
this
sliding
world.
differential's like, what, 8 or so? Somewhere in that ballpark. Maybe Kleenex is having a map inside as well, but they're not exactly getting murdered, but in the overall scoreline, that'll be the case. They see 10 more points to put it away. And they can get it done right here. Mutineers trying to fight for any amount of scrap, not going to happen. Ultra put him to sleep in the map 1. They take it convincingly. And there you hear the trash talk coming in from one side of the stage and Ultra to the other.
I don't know what he said, but what I love the most about Toronto Ultra's comms there, not to get too much into it, but that's the fact that they were just not calling out the people that they saw. It was, they were trying to talk to each other where to set up. Like, he was like, oh, does anyone have my mid? And one was like, oh, I got all right. Okay, can anyone watch my hedge? Can anyone, they're directing each other to where they need to be so that they have their sides that aren't seen covered. Great comms out of Toronto Ultra. Great round 1 win. Barely getting to 100 points was Florida. Let's check out El Asilo Search and Destroy.
You just get this to 1-1. You feel a whole lot better if you give yourself a chance in after this search. You don't. I mean, you heard, I think it was Nameless's concerns. If you go to a map 5, the struggle you've had for Florida, they haven't won it there. This is where you've been great. If you are Mutineers, you have got to get a win here. Is it as simple as like, Joe, you don't win this, you're not winning the series?
For me, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like, Florida's hardpoint's they've been slaying pretty well.
Yeah.
With these teams throughout the qualifiers and even with what we've seen here. But just leaving open some chances. We'll see if they could potentially take control. Their control yesterday looked unbelievable on that hotel. So, but I mean, we know how much Ultra love hotel control. But yeah, this is step 1 for me.
Snipe out, looking for the angle. One falls quickly from either side. So Vikul, who's been a machine for them, taken out of it. And his partner in crime in the past, and the other side, Scrap will drop, but now fast to a 2 versus 2. Cap, Fellow versus Hixie and Kleenex. Cap in trouble, trying with the reach out. Not
Fellow
gonna
with
happen.
the
Now it's just
sniper.
Fellow and the big stick in hand. See if he can clutch up in this 1 versus
He
2.
ain't peeking again.
He's been spotted.
He needs to get another gun.
He's got one in his hand? Oh, the SPX.
The big stick, dude.
Makes sense. But yeah, 1 versus 2.
The big stick.
No dead yet. Still some time to work with. But Ultra throw, I don't know if that was a hard counter, just very aggressive right up mid. They basically denied the A bomb site. Do not think Cap and Vikul were ready for it. Fellow with nade in hand. Maybe just trying to get that player behind the couch, but not going to work.
Show me something, Fellow. Show me something. Show me something. A little bit of pre-fire there. Might have caught him if
Well,
you
it
pushed
showed
the
you
doorway.
how the guns work.
Yeah,
they sound like. So,
I like that. I like that. Thank you. Thank you, fella. Never really a chance in this one, though.
Oh, Hixie with the ace. The ace in the round. He was just always that next player.
I was going to say, that actually seems insane to me because it was such a flurry of kills for a lot of that. Just like fast trades, mayhem around it. Had you not said that, it really wouldn't have crossed my mind just based on kind of how that round played out. But after that first blood, just keeps it rolling. The next guy up, to get out to 4-0. Dominant there from Hicksy, and what an addition he has been to this team. But he's going to hold a stun at the start of this round 2.
Yeah, but really struggled online, but starting to turn things around here on land. And, you know, it's just such a young player. Maybe it was just one of those things. You know, but took a little break. But, just, you know, you got 1-4. You got to relock in.
Yeah, your head's got to be a weird place when you come
Scrap
here
with the
first
first blood.
win it. It's like, all right, this is easy. I got this. This is easy.
Yeah.
Capsule will be getting caught. You either get 2 pieces or he gets caught.
Bomb getting down.
Vikul with Scrap.
Little revenge there. He said to shoot back. He's going to shoot back in that. Take Scrap out of the mix.
Still a lot more work to do, though. You have to retake this bomb site. Inside's going to find another one. Maybe a key gunfight.
Oh, Vikul. But inside with the quick trade fell in another 1v2.
Too strong for Ultra.
Yeah, look like he just joked him there. But
that is the Vaz. Headshot bang.
A little bit of a shoulder, yeah, and then just shotgun to the forehead. Hicksy.
He's still calling him Baldy. That's fucked up, bro.
Tack another one on there.
Oh, God.
Nothing really that Ultra's doing. This is kind of what we've seen all year on this map. Just working that A bomb site. On defense, right through the mid. On offense, right to A. Just confidence in themselves, winning those skirmishes.
How far can he push it? 5-0. Knock, knock. Hicksy's here. Tries to bank one in. No info off of that, but quickly to the flank, it'll be Vikul.
Talk about some
out.
Some info.
You lose a little bit of aim assisted time.
A little bit. All of it.
Hello. Vikul killed inside as well. He's able to get a second off of that, but Hicksy firing back 7 in a row before he's going to drop.
We're at 1v1.
Okay.
Vikul got 3. Had Hicksy there with a trade. He's able to get 2.
It started with 75-mile-an-hour winds.
No, through the rails you get 0.
Yeah, I know. It's brutal. It's brutal. You got to see that. That's not Vikul being a bot. That is what no aim assist can look like up close and personal. Hurricane-like weather.
Doesn't look like it. The trees aren't moving.
Yeah. Good point, Joe.
Just like how realism is worse, you know?
Yeah.
Thought the trees would sway. He's got Daddy now. How to get this bomb down. Just does he know where Kleenex is or have an idea? Does he care?
Here he comes.
We saw, I think Ant called him a corner checker. Like, Brack, on those retakes, he was checking literally every single corner. A little bit different here with him getting the plant down. He got out the audio cue. He knows he's inside the side. The timing, horrific. He gets the stun out, but the shots get in. Kleenex able to clutch up, and that's just... you go for the stun check, it's right as the peak comes in, and this title, to do anything, it takes a while, whether it's a mantle, a nade, it's a process.
Yeah, if he doesn't have fast hands there, that's tough. But, he hears him drop, and it's like, he's probably thinking, I don't want to chow this right away because it's Kleenex. He's got the Vaznev in hand. I'm probably not going to win that gunfight. He's trying to wait for the sound cues for him to run to the bomb. The problem is the bomb was planted on the other side of the bomb, right? Like, on that opposite side where he can't see it from mid. So he's got to stun check it, and as soon as he does, Kleenex says hello.
Hicksy, after that 7-0 start, earns a cruise, bombs away. Kleenex is going to drop the Brack, though, during that sequence, so you get numbers if you're Mutineers, and you're desperately looking for a round as you're in an 0-3 hole.
Yeah, that is not what you want. You're hoping to cross to that bomb and get that bomb planted, but now they know. They know the game plan. Cap, he's just hanging out with Kayali. You have 2 players outside of B for the Mutineers, and then watch number 7, Brack going on a wide flank. They're going to cut this round down, but actually he is picked. Inside able to read it now, just like that. We're in a 2v2. Wow. There are no trades. And it just feels like you're not on the same page if you are the Mutineers. But both of those players just get picked off.
Well, this is like let fellow make a play. Vikul has not moved from his spot behind B. You get the information. Deddy's about to run out.
Yeah.
So Deddy's out. Now you just lurk. You've got a lurker basically on either side of the site. There's the info. I like the trigger discipline. Might not have been able to kill.
I don't know.
Okay.
I liked it too, yep.
Well, I don't know if he would have
That was
got him
so
before he got
close.
behind the wall, and then who knows how it plays out. But then when he did shoot, I was like, I don't know if that was the right time either. Now Hicksy, he's just dancing, him and Vikul. A little
Florida
tango
finally went around.
around the B site, around to Mutineers. No, but you're right, though. Like, I guess I could have gone bad either way, but it's always like, this game's interesting to me with like the trigger discipline stuff. Because like,
he dies out so fast.
He dies so fast. It's like, well, would he have been able to just burn him there?
Maybe.
Would he not?
Doesn't matter. I mean, big Brown win for Florida.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, you get this streak out. You're hoping Kleenex doesn't get picked. That first blood out of Fellow, that was the bomb carrier as well, so they had all the info that they needed. Yeah, and Vikul just hung out at B, just stayed there.
Oh, I don't think he moved for a lot of that.
Yeah, just stellar search and destroy out of him.
Just admiring his new air. Looking good.
He's able to pop Deddy. Again, just a ton of info. He's in a great spot. What timing does he get? It's going to be great timing. Deddy's going to reset. Now it's just finesse time. Brack able to find another one.
He's been a monster in their search and destroys. He's on up to 7. Hicksy, who was the hero in the early going, trying to do it again. Under 30 seconds to go. They had a 2v3, now down to a 2 versus 1. Onto the bomb they go. Brack gonna be the last guy that can make a play. Brack, does he get there?
Oh!
Gets the kill, gets out!
Oh!
Tries to chow with the pistol around the edge, and still plenty of time for the defuse. I'm not sure what you can try to do there if you're Brack after you get the first. Like, you're weak. Could he maybe have gotten out? I doubt it.
No, I think Scrap chases him there. I mean, you just can't lose that 2v3, 2v4, whatever it was. After that first one comes in and you have bombed down, that should turn into a round win.
I just think that their fucking teamwork is too heavy for
was kind
Florida.
of catalyst again, like you're in a hole, wins one top, and then just
I love how quick they were in those decisions. Just right onto the bomb, just force Brack to check it. Trust his teammates, and they do it with enough time left. For around 20 seconds, they start that defuse where it's just an easy play, an easy trade for Scrap.
Up to 10 now if you are Hicksy.
Yeah, 10 and 3 for Hicksy. Only 1 and 5 for Big Cap.
You haven't needed a ton out of the other guys, honestly. And on the other end, can Capsule pick it up? Maybe Philo?
Capsule is not good
really
at search and destroy.
But you need to string together or at least a round or two here if you're Mutineers. Bomb down.
I don't know what he's got to do different, but he's got to do something different.
Hicksy with the plan.
He knows nobody's in that site with the route that he takes. Fellow has Deddy Pop, just kind of watching these doors. Brack is still over towards B. He's starting to move up. But they get aggressive.
No.
Does Toronto Ultra. Able to find 2 picks, and now you're in a 2-on-4 situation.
Vikul able to get another, and I thought Brack had a freebie, but shotgunned as Kleenex snaps. 5th round on the board for Ultra, and we were thinking this is a must-win map for Mutineers, so unless you rip off 5 straight, Ultra continue to move on in this tournament.
That is just
yeah, I missed what, to get in top 6?
If Brack is able to win that gunfight, but yeah, Kleenex just snaps, and we talk about the bad headshots. You saw it there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Brack. It looks like the animation.
Look
when
at
he
that
gets to
Optic
the
Gaming logo back there. Oh, that's Hex and Scum.
Like he's looking the other way, and then half a second later,
that's their watch party.
He's on the ground. You know, he's twisted. My guy, he'll snap quick, but from Brack's POV, that looked like a.
They need some Scump watch party interviews. Oh, Kleenex.
1 bullet into the second, but not quite done. Insight's nade, though. Will it rain true?
Oh!
Nice nade there from Insight.
Gorgeous nade.
Fellow, SPX in hand. Well, knife inside for Insight. Maybe he was trying to tickle Brack with it, but that's not going to work. Brack will be able to take the kill.
I mean, Fellow with this snipe, I don't know what he's found at all with Sniper throughout this map.
It's kind of like when I play with you and you snipe.
You don't play with me. You're like a bronze 1.
Damn.
That's hurtful.
Well, that's a fact. You're just bad.
That's hurtful, Joe.
It's okay.
Just because I'm a giant bear-like figure doesn't mean I don't have feelings.
Yeah.
Well, Brack is dancing. Look at him go. 2 versus 2. 30 seconds to go.
Damn,
this is great, but how long are you going to take? I mean, this route is... We're looking at everything. We got to go. They're going to know sooner or later that you're going over towards B. And, yeah, here now you're going to get reflanked by Hicksy. You're going to have Scrap work up towards field. Maybe the sniper's going to pay off on line. It will not. He's just going to get beamed by Scrap. That tree not going to protect you much.
That was the moment. He was going to hit the snipe. No, Scrap just absolutely laces him. My guy's shooting ropes. Brack, 1 versus 2. Brack tagged up to 2 HP. Not a prayer. Round 6 on the board for
Not
Ultra.
a chance.
It has been dominant so far. You crush him in the hard point. You annihilate him in the search and destroy.
Yeah, I think I know how this one's going to go, but we're just going to go ahead and move on into map number 3. I have a feeling this is a DoorDash challenge. Looks like a hotel control.
Ultra, especially on the defensive side, they've kind of created the blueprint for this map, right? It feels like everybody was kind of, you know, it was a little bit more 50-50. I think Tim, our stats guy, kind of said this last stage. It's more 67% to like 33%, where defensive teams are winning more and more rounds. Now, I don't know if, you know, you never know with online, you know, playing your life, sound EQ'd out of your mind, you just hear the footsteps, but
what is that
I
music?
imagine a lot of teams watched Ultra VOD, figured out what they were doing.
You know what you created the blueprint for?
I don't know.
Being a hot dad.
All right, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Shout out to the dads.
Into the map 3. And Hixie had a terrific search and destroy. See if he can carry that momentum right into this, but Scrap shooting nukes into early going. Just lovely shots there out of attack.
Yeah, Florida with some nice pace, and now maybe a chance to try to retake this. That is going to be the call. Cap, he's going to get taken down. Hixie up to 2-0, but slowly but surely going up. But it doesn't matter. 4 is going to go down for the Mutineers, and this could be a quick transition over to B for Ultra.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they are across the map. Getting to bedroom side control quickly. They'll have eyes for the gunfights up top, but everybody gets fried basically outside of Kleenex. There's some big wins there from Vikul and Capsule to delay this a bit, but you got 2 minutes to go. You got the life advantage. Take your time. Look for your good setups. Should be able to put away this round 1 on offense, and Kleenex railings don't matter for this guy. He's hitting.
Capsule continues. He's on 3 in a row. Just playing his life, finessing around the map, but Insight able to snap. So now you have 3 players over here. This is going to be a fast stack. One player
they've got a 3 stacked on B.
For Scrap. Or on to
Oh,
Scrap.
this is going to be over.
But already 2 ticks done. The trophy down. You gotta go. You gotta go. Now the nade's starting to connect, but halfway there. They should be able to hit this retake, or will they? Insight just playing his life beautifully. Scrap off a spawn. It's a 1v1.
Nice nade. Oh, I thought it was good, but not going to be, and the fellow able to chow. Great job just avoiding that nade. But
still got
they did
someone
so much
on.
damage. They're already right back onto the point. This should be an Ultra round. You've just been scrambling from the onset. Hixie with the shots. Ultra
1
with
round
the round
attack
win.
win
Dominant thus
already.
far. Is Scrap so fired up his camera turned off? That guy's twisted.
Was he just yelling? Are we just yelling now? We're talking yelling.
Yeah, Jonah had like 2
What
TVs.
the
We have
fuck
one which
was
just
that?
gameplay. We have one that shows the broadcast feed. I just turned to look at the broadcast feed, and it showed the 8 cameras. And Scraps was just a black screen. He was just screaming.
Just yelling.
He's fired up.
But there we go. I mean, just no map whatsoever.
I was trying to keep you on your toes.
Yeah, I was ready. I was ready. Capsule is the only player who, you know, got pushed up. But it was a nice trade. Insight just went huge. Thought maybe he could get the retake. Just took too long over at B.
Brack already there. Easy cleanup for him. Now onto the point to go. It has been all Mutineers thus far.
Quick though, they're leaving 1 on it. They're playing for map control. You already have Vikul all the way pushed up backstairs. But it is going to be Scrap challenging through Freezer. Brack's gonna spot it though.
Vikul did win that
and now
fight
it's
back
just a
there.
dance battle. And while Capsule's there,
Show me what you're working with.
Oh.
You should not. You
Insight's
cannot,
up
you
in the
should be careful.
bedroom.
I don't want you to like tear something.
Yeah, I was trying to do like this thing kind of in real life, but I was worried I might tear my ACL.
Yeah, you're gonna have to stretch.
Ooh,
But
all right,
Capsule's
Cap.
starting to, you know, he did it. We saw it in round number 1.
4 in a row. How far? Can he keep this streak going? Daddy about to run out. He heard one up here. Where is he? Oh, he's by the doorway. We'll see you later. 3 are going to drop. The transition. It is coming through quickly. Last player was Scrap. He falls. Onto the point we go. A efficient thus far from Mutineers after a slow start. They go like 3-1. They've gotten every kill since then, basically. Look at this. It just keeps flowing. 25-13. You can't buy a kill right now if you are Ultra. Just getting choked out. Put to sleep. Nighty-night in round 2. Mutineers take it.
Well, we talked about defense winning more rounds. Not here. Not throughout this map. It has just been both teams getting bullied on their defensive sides. But it's really the transition from A to B for both teams.
It's like the opposite of the Cavs game last night.
All right, leave me alone, dude, okay? It was awful to watch. I was just like, this is gross.
That wasn't even an offensive or defensive game. That was just ugly.
It was. Is that Ben just yelling?
Yeah, I thought for a second I was hearing one of the Mutineer players. Then I realized I think I was hearing Ben. Just like was Ben coaching? I'm not really sure.
He might be. I don't know. He was giving somebody a rant, but
Ben's fired up.
What is that? 15 kills in a row to end that round for the Florida Mutineers.
Oh yeah, that was dominant. Like
we have some kind of air show going on in our Air Force base. That's close by us.
So could not kill anything for a long stretch there if you were Ultra.
Okay,
we might hear a little extra bombs.
Over to B. That's going to be Ultra this time through. You do have a couple of cruise missiles on the side of Mutineers.
They're just breaking like the sound barrier
It might just be too late. There's 3 players on this. Probably 6 trophies. Yep. Wait, there's no trophy, but I think he hit the roof.
Brack just gets 3,
but the point's done, so it don't matter.
The nade is Simtech's able to take
Florida
out 2.
won
The gunning you there for the
attack
3rd.
round?
Now Cap gonna call in the dead silence. He's gonna get stunned. Gun up, ready and waiting. The drop shot not gonna work out there for Insight. Now put attack into his bag as well as Capsule, but Scrap. ADS
Scrap
to the
is
corner.
on one.
Yeah, and the problem is when you lose those fights, look at where the spawns are for the offensive team. It's right inside a kitchen, so you are on to the point. Now you have to try to retake this. The other crews is coming in. They're going all in on this one, are the Mutineers, to try to retake, but they get picked apart. The trophy takes care of the cruise missile. Now you're right on to the point. So far, all offense. It might be staying that way.
Shake it. Shake it, girl.
Shake done. They can't even take it with the 4 stack.
Yeah, so maybe we're going to see...
Vikul tried to wait for his teammates, but there wasn't even enough time for that shit.
It's like the NBA All-Star game.
No, yeah, that, or like, what were those, like, those Suns teams back in the day, with, like, Nash and Dirk, and they put up, like, 120, 130 a game. Regular season, there would be no defense whatsoever. Like, that's what I was thinking of, like... But yeah, All-Star game's probably an easier reference point. We're aiming for 150! All right, somebody. Show me some defense. Lock it down. We're going like 80s basketball now.
Really, you like the sign, Steve, and then you have a Fed sign.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. I would have been a great cheerleader. I shot some Scrap. Yet again, 4 in a row for him. Snap back, take the fight. Bye-bye. We'll see you later. Capsule going to fall. So far, so good from the defense this time around. Defensive win here. Ultra take the series. A lurking, waiting, ready, rocking. It's Hixie. He is on the move. Nice movement and shots into one more, but finally that string comes to an end, but it's Kleenex there to try and follow it up.
Yeah, Scrap was still 1 kill away from earning a cruise missile of his own, and he will find it. So that's going to be a cruise for Ultra to use. Maybe to close this game out, close this series out, and they will play later on today. But it looks like for now they're just going to give up A. You do have 1 player kind of lurking. That's going to be Hixie right around carpet, but the other player's over towards bedroom.
Second mid down.
In the back.
Yep, they're just setting up. Capsule maybe thinking about a little bit of transition here with the dead silence. Not going to happen though. Hixie ready for it. Hixie ready for it. Puts down another there at the mid cut.
And I like this from Ultra because the last time through it was a transition from A to B. That's when they got caught. That's when B was wide open.
Oh, they got pinned.
Let's
my
get
God,
into our
Hixie.
Defensive setup over towards bedroom.
Those are 3 big kills in transition from one side to the other.
Defense, Joe. Let's see if this time around they're going to be able to do it. Show us that blueprint and
Just
lock
to help
them
keep
down.
them
A chance
with
to
map
actually do it
control
this
for
time. Nice
20
shots from
seconds
inside.
or so more. But now, here comes Florida.
Whoa.
Starting to slowly squeeze in, but they're getting
that's
gunned
honestly
right
bad.
now.
He just to take that challenge.
Oh yeah, he was like, who's out there tickling me? Sit down. I'm sure if we heard comms, it would have been the dead.
Dead.
He is just finessing his life. This is beautiful to watch. Fellow does take him down with Brack. Now maybe an opening inside here. Bedroom side, they
small
know that
opening.
someone is just lurking. On this side of the map, the door from the
inside
nade just
got
hops
cleared out.
open.
Oh,
Okay,
wait.
here we go. Mutineers on to B.
They got a 2-stack.
Straight
Here
kick
comes
from
Cruz.
Scrap.
I don't think they have one. They're leaving one player on it. One player jumps off. Just, okay. Takes him down.
They had one, like, hits the top of the bar and able to get the kill. I mean, I don't know what you're seeing right there. It's just smoke from the explosion. You're trying to clear the zone, get it back to 1 tick.
9 lives left.
To go.
50 seconds.
Lives-wise. Good chance to close out here if you're Ultra. You're up 6.
Yeah, not a lot of time. I mean, they're going to try to work this flank. Good luck winning that gunfight. You're hoping maybe someone from middle can help you out. Capsule's going to get cut down. That's going to be 3 dead. Javi, the last player alive. Well, he just knows. With 6 lives remaining, we can't waste any. But Ultra, they hunt them down.
No respawns remaining. 20 seconds to go. Desperation time for Mutineers, and you're not even going to get close to it. It's Cap and Vikul left.
Toronto Ultra going to take this
off?
wrap and
down,
round
2 down, so
and knock
farewell.
the Florida Mutineers
Adios.
out
Mutineers sent packing
of Major 4. Great freaking game by Toronto Ultra. They're going to have a post game. Yep, with Hixie, it looks like.
Is this a CDL one?
Yep.
Yeah,
CDL.
on the CDL broadcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? I'm joined by Hixie from the Toronto Ultra. Hixie, how you doing, man? You doing all right?
I'm feeling good, bro. A little quick series to start the day.
Yeah,
Feeling
man.
good, yeah.
That was a quick 3-0. I mean, you guys took care of business on stage. How'd it feel to get a big win?
I mean, it's good to start that way because obviously we had a rough stage. So to get a good early win on the Saturday, of course, got to play later as well. So build some momentum and hopefully keep it going.
Yeah, I heard you guys chirping a little bit on stage. Scrappy was getting loud. What's it like hearing your teammates chirp a little bit?
I love hearing Scrap chirp. Obviously, it started last year in challenges, and it was funny because in challenges people do that a lot. There's all the chirping and stuff, and people love it. But it's not as popular in the pro scene. But he still does it. Obviously, Vikul's our best friend, so from the scene. So yeah, it's just a little bit of friendly banter between the 3 of us.
Yeah, you're used to it. But go ahead, Chris, ask.
I was going to ask about the stage, but you just touched on that a little bit. I just want to ask, what's the transition like, you know, going from Challengers to the Pro League? Obviously, you've had success in Challengers and Vanguard. I know that you've had a decent amount of success here in Modern Warfare 2
They won the last event, you know.
In Modern Warfare 2 Challengers, but how was that, like, transition overall for you?
I feel like my play style has always been quite a pro play style. Like in challenges, you know how it is. I mean, you've been playing. It's like there's a lot of trials, a lot of things that you don't expect a player to do that ends up working. So in the pro scene, I feel like everyone's kind of not readable, but everyone kind of plays the game the same way. It's more about who scams less. So I feel like my game kind of translates better to the pro scene. So I feel like it's been a pretty good transition, obviously with a win as well, the first event. So
yeah, cool.
Well, obviously, you guys won. You're going to go ahead and face a team dropping down from winners to go ahead and make it to Sunday. It's going to be either Thieves or FaZe. So which team would you like to play of the 2? If you could pick one.
I mean,
or neither.
I mean, I don't really mind. Obviously, we played FaZe at the last major. We haven't played Thieves yet, so that'll probably be good to see where we stand against Thieves. But yeah, that's going to be a good game. I think those 2 are probably 2 of the top 3 teams going into this stage with Optic, you'd say, from like the online thing. So that's going to be a good game, and obviously we'll be ready for whoever drops down.
Oh yeah, man. Well, listen, Hixie, I really appreciate you hopping on. Congrats on a big win. Good luck the rest of the way. Desk, back to you.
That's going to do it for us here on the Hard Carry. Also, I appreciate you guys hanging out. We got the LA Thieves versus FaZe next. A banger. Stick around for more CDL action.